Hi everybody, my name is Bruno Cartacho. I'm here to present you our chapter about rapid reviews in software engineering. It's from the book Contemporary Empirical Methods in Software Engineering, edited by Michael Felderer and Guilherme Travassos. The chapter is also authored by Gustavo Pinto and Sérgio Soares. So before I talk a little bit more about rapid reviews, I'd like to give you some context. So in 2004, Barbara Kitchen introduced the idea of evidence-based software engineering, and she stated that the goal of evidence-based software engineering should be to provide the means and actually the current best empirical evidence from research and integrate that evidence with practice. 15 years have passed, and however, there are many researchers claiming that software engineering research lacks connection with practice. In particular, systematic reviews, which are the main products of evidence-based software engineering. We decided to take a look on the evidence-based medicine field, since they are the roots of evidence-based software engineering, and we could observe that they face a similar problem that we are facing now in software engineering. And one of the ways that they have been approaching that is through what they call as rapid reviews. So basically, rapid reviews are adaptations of traditional systematic review method to meet some goals. The first and probably the most important goal is that rapid reviews should be conducted in close collaboration with practitioners, bounded to practical problems, and also conducted within practitioners' context. The second important point is to reduce the costs and time of heavyweight methods usually associated with traditional systematic reviews, and also that the results of rapid reviews should be reported through more appealing mediums to practitioners than the way that we usually report systematic reviews. There are many institutions in medicine that support rapid reviews. So, for example, many well-known institutions like Cochrane, the Canadian Agency of Health, and also the World Health Organization have been recognizing the importance of rapid reviews as an evidence-based medicine method. So, before we start to talk a little bit more in detail about rapid reviews, it's important to highlight that rapid reviews are not intended to replace systematic reviews. Actually, we believe they should coexist because systematic reviews are intended to provide more rigorous evidence synthesis, while rapid reviews are intended to provide evidence to practitioners in a more timely and appealing manner. So if we put side by side rapid reviews and systematic reviews, we can see that there are differences. So for example, the problem that drives the rapid reviews should be bounded to a practical problem, while in systematic reviews you can have that, but most of the time they are driven by academic interests. Regarding the research questions, usually they try to provide answers that try to help or solve a practitioner problem, while in systematic reviews, usually the research questions are driven by research and academic interests. Regarding the protocol, we can see that they are the same. Both rapid reviews and systematic reviews demand a document formalizing the protocol, and here we can see that rapid reviews are not the same thing as a literature review. Regarding the stakeholders' roles in rapid reviews, it should be conducted in close collaboration with practitioners, sometimes even with practitioners executing some steps of the rapid reviews, while in systematic reviews, usually they are conducted by researchers, the entire process. Regarding the time frame, rapid reviews are conducted in days or weeks, while systematic reviews in months or years. Regarding the search strategy, in rapid reviews, usually we limit the search for primary studies in many directions, while in systematic reviews we try to have more broader coverage. Regarding the selection procedure in rapid reviews, usually they are conducted by a single person, while in systematic reviews the gold standard is to conduct this selection procedure in pairs to avoid selection bias. Regarding quality appraisal, in rapid reviews you can skip this step or conduct it just with a single person, while in systematic reviews we usually conduct it in pairs. Regarding the extraction procedure, The same thing, rapid reviews single person, systematic review in pairs. Regarding the synthesis procedure in rapid reviews, we usually conduct as a narrative summary, a simple narrative summary, while in systematic reviews we usually adopt some more sophisticated synthesis method like meta-analysis, meta-ethnography, thematic analysis, and so on. And regarding the way that we report the results of a rapid review, we usually do it through alternative mediums like evidence briefings, while in systematic reviews we report through research paper. So here is an example of an evidence briefing. As you can see, it's a pretty straightforward one-page document with the main findings of a rapid review. So regarding the status of rapid reviews in software engineering, as far as we know, our research group published the first rapid review experience in software engineering in EASY 2018, so it's a pretty recent publication. Even so, in Google Scholar, if you take a look, there are some citations to that paper, and many of them are reports of rapid reviews being published in software engineering since the last 2 years. I also would like to highlight some important things about rapid reviews. The first thing is about the demand for a rapid review. It can emerge from a petition asking for a rapid review to a researcher or a research group. Another way is when a researcher aligns her or his research agenda based on a practical problem. So, for example, if a researcher is trying to investigate test-driven development aspects, he can contact a software company that is facing the same kind of problem and start this collaboration with a rapid review. The second option is when a researcher prospects a research agenda based on a practical problem. So the difference here is that the researcher goes to companies and try to identify what are the problems that they are facing, and then they start this through a rapid review. Another important point here is about the stakeholders' roles in rapid reviews. We see the execution of rapid reviews as a spectrum, not as a yes or no. So you can have on the extremes, on the poles, 100% rapid reviews being executed 100% by researchers or 100% by practitioners. But an important point here is this is about the execution. Even when you have a rapid review executed 100% by researchers, you should have practitioners participating at least on the planning stage. So the point here is that we believe the researcher's role in rapid review is to guarantee methodological consistency and transparency, while the practitioner's role in rapid review is to make sure that the research is bounded to a practical problem. Another very important point about rapid review is that the gold standard is transparency. If you're going to flexibilize a systematic review method, we should make sure that we are transparent and we are providing the one that we're going to consume our rapid review information about the threats to validity that we may introduce when we flexibilize the method. Another important point that concerns a lot researchers is about rapid reviews. If it's possible to publish rapid reviews in scientific peer review venues. Since this is not the main goal of rapid review, but we also believe that rapid reviews can and should be published in academic peer review venues. And actually, as I mentioned, we already published a rapid review, but you can have different ways to do this. The way that we see that usually rapid reviews are inserted in a broader technology transfer initiative, so you can report this in a paper when you have those kind of initiatives. And these kind of papers usually are very welcomed by the software engineering research community. Regarding the future directions, we see that it's important to conduct more rapid reviews in software engineering, to compare the results obtained with rapid reviews with systematic reviews, and also the impact of rapid reviews in practice. I think that's it. I'd like to thank you for your time, and I hope you have time to take a look on our chapter about rapid reviews in software engineering. Thank you very much.